So, I just wanted to talk about the recent news, with the partnership between Saban Entertainment, the company that's behind Power Rangers, and the toy company Bandai. That partnership ended, and so Saban is now partnering with Hasbro Toys, and because of that, next year, in 2019, we are getting the long-awaited Power Rangers adaptation of Tokume Sentai Go Busters, the series in Japan that aired in 2012. And so, Saban is actually going backwards a few years and finally picking that up for adaptation. The series is going to be called Power Rangers Beast Morphers. It's basically going to be... It's going to be sort of a copy and paste plot, like a lot of the past few Power Ranger seasons have been. Instead of Inetron, it's going to be like Morphex. I guess it's connected to the morphing grid that's the basis for all the Power Ranger powers. And I guess, like I said, it's, the main villain is going to be a computer virus, much in the way that it was for Power Rangers RPM, except Go Busters, the actual villain, was a computer virus. Because Go Ranger was very different from RPM as far as the villains and the basis for the villains and all that stuff. So, if this holds up, which I think it will, I'm excited to see what Saban does with the Go Busters footage. Of course, we still have to get through the rest of Super Ninja Steel or Ninja Super Steel. It's just like, you gotta get through watching that first. Now, everybody's like, well, what happened to Saban adapting Zyuohger or Q-Ranger for 2019 and 2020? Well, I guess that's not going to be the case. If ever. Now, I'm sure one of those series will get picked up, but I think that Saban could do more with Zyuohger footage than with Q-Ranger footage. Because Zyuohger had a total of 7 Rangers. Q-Ranger has 12. However, I don't think that Saban is going to adapt a series where not every Ranger appears transformed or appears in the episode at all. I mean, you would think that, especially with the 9 core Rangers, you would think that all 9 of the core Rangers in a Power Ranger series would appear. You would think that. But no. In Q Ranger, really only 1 or 2 of the 12 Q Rangers appear in every episode. And, it's like, you're going to see a bunch of episodes where blue is missing, or black is missing, or orange is missing, or silver is missing, or pink is missing. That's like, it's like, and for the girls, it's be like, yeah, it's cool that we have a green female ranger, but why isn't the pink ranger in action? Where's the pink ranger? So, you know, that's... And, you know, for the boys, it's like, why don't we see much of the Blue Ranger? You know, because Q Ranger was written to where they had to kind of, like, rotate, you know, which characters were fighting in which episode, and that's... I don't think Saban wants to mess with that. You know, having a cast of 7 would be much simpler. So that's why I don't think that that's why I don't think Q Ranger would be good for a Power Rangers adaptation. And they say that Zoojer... Yes, I have an itch down there. Ignore it. Anyway, you know, when we're talking about, like, Zoojer didn't really have a collectible gimmick, but I think it could still work as a Power Ranger series. I'm sure Hasbro could come up with a toy line for the Zoojer adaptation. You know, so I think that would work. But I think that myself and most of the fandom agree that you couldn't do a Tokuger adaptation for Power Rangers because the suits... It's a series based on trains, and trains are very popular with children in Japan, but not so popular, just not as popular in the West, in America. And not only that, but the whole aesthetic of Tokuger was very preschoolish. You know, it was trains and rainbows, and that's definitely something that preschool age kids would watch. You know, I guess maybe they could make a Power Rangers series for Nick Jr. I don't know. I'm just saying, in reality though, it wouldn't work. It wouldn't fly as a Power Rangers series. Although they propose removing all the, you know, digitally removing like the train tracks from the helmets and just making it like plain, like solid colored suits, and you know, just I don't even see that happening though. I think that would just be stupid. But that's just my opinion on it. But the point is, I'm excited to see what they could possibly do with the Go Busters footage over the next couple of years. Pet my dog here. I think they'll put it to some really good use, and it'll be an entertaining season. So, that being said, I will end the video.